Hotchkiss. Over the years, I've heard lots of car accident victims say, I would have reached out to you sooner, but I'm just not the suing type. Believe me, at Brian Hotchkiss Injury Lawyers, we get it. But if you've been injured, just remember, your claim isn't with the other driver, it's with their insurance company. They don't make it easy. So if you want to get what you and your family deserve, make the smart call. Bank on Brian. Call 222-2222.
Coming up on Action 2 News at noon, planning starts now for the 2025 NFL Draft in Green Bay. Emily Byer will be joining us live to tell us how officials are preparing for the big event. And U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg will be in Green Bay today, what he's expected to talk about.
From WBAY TV, your first alert station, Action 2 News at noon starts now.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Aisha Morales. The Green Bay Packers making it official, hosting a press conference on the NFL Draft coming to the Green Bay area in 2025. Our Emily Byer joining us live from Lambeau Field with what we've just learned from officials there. Hey, Emily.
Hey, Aisha, Brad Toll with Discover Green Bay said good things come to those who wait. We just learned from several people involved in this process that the Packers expressed interest in hosting the draft from 2016 to 2018. Those talks becoming serious in 2019. The team would learn on May 9th that they did it. At a press conference today, organizers say many of the details are in their early stages, but they're going to be putting together several committees that will be tackling the challenges. They say they're anticipating everything from hotels and lodging, parking, security, and overall logistics for the big event. The biggest concern for the next 2 years, organizers say, is the fundraising. Sorry for that very loud noise you just heard there. It is noon. Hosting the draft will cost roughly $7.5 million. Lawmakers hoping to tap into state funding of roughly $2 million. The Packers contributing $1 million and looking to fundraise the rest.
The NFL benefits from this and keeps, all ancillary revenue, and their sponsors are tied to this as well. So we're basically just hosting a host location, and so we do have to raise the money to pay for the infrastructure, whether it's waste management, security, parking, and closing and creating a campus. So that's our first bit of business.
Aisha, that is live TV for you. So I just want to say that again. But again, these talks began in 2016 to 2018 within the Packers. And then in 2019, again, those talks becoming very serious to host an NFL draft on May 9th. That is when the team would learn that they did it, and the NFL draft for 2025 will be coming to Green Bay. Green Bay will be the 9th NFL city to host the draft. Reporting live from Lambeau, Emily Byer, Action 2 News.
Emily, thank you so much for reiterating that. We do have a first alert now. The Kewaunee County Sheriff's Department is investigating after someone reportedly brought a paintball gun to a high school parking lot this morning. Authorities responded around 6:30 this morning to the Algoma High School. The school district says it received reports of a black vehicle traveling through the parking lot with what someone thought was to be a gun. Officials say a student later came forward and said someone brought a paintball gun to school today. The district says it's working with authorities to learn more. A first alert now. Fond du Lac police are investigating reports that someone may have shot a gun on the city's south side. Police say they responded just after 9 last night to the area of South Main Street and East Pioneer Road. They say they didn't find any witnesses, anyone hurt, or any property damage. Officers later got a call that led them to search on East Pioneer Road. They say they found handgun casings. Authorities say they'll be searching that area again today. And if you know anything about this, you can call Fond du Lac Police, or you can remain anonymous through their crime alert line. Another first alert today. A Shawano County deputy is being hailed a hero after saving an elderly woman who fell during a fire at her apartment. The Shawano County Sheriff's Office saying on social media that Deputy Dylan Young, that's him right there, he was on his way to help the woman who had fallen on Monday. Then more calls started to come in about smoke coming from her apartment in the village of Wittenberg. When Deputy Young arrived, he saw smoke coming from under her door and could hear her coughing and screaming for help. He took the woman outside and then helped evacuate the entire apartment complex before firefighters arrived. We don't know how the woman is doing, but sheriff's officials do say Deputy Young saved her life. We'll get to more news in just a moment. We want to check in with meteorologist Bo Fogel on the forecast today. Hey, Bo.
Hey Aisha, for your forecast today, we are seeing mostly cloudy conditions. We did see a strong cold front come through, so it is bringing the cloud cover. There is rain forming in northern Wisconsin, but I'm not suspecting any rain for us. We are so dry here that I think it's going to have a hard time developing if any rain tries to develop. But the wind directions, you probably have figured out pretty quickly. It is very windy outside, coming in from the northeast between 15 to 25 miles per hour. We did have reports of wind gusts reaching 38 miles per hour here in Green Bay early this morning. Right now we're sitting at temperatures in the mid-50s and Kewanee still at 48 degrees. So with these winds coming in off of the lake, these temperatures are going to have a hard time warming up. I don't think it's going to get much warmer than what it is right now. But by the afternoon, we'll see mostly sunny skies. We're going to see some temperatures warm up to the upper 50s with breezy winds. Coming up though, well, could we see more smoke in our area? I'll let you know in just a few minutes.
All right, Bo, thank you. Happening today, U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg will be in Green Bay. He and Senator Tammy Baldwin are expected to take a boat tour highlighting progress on implementing the bipartisan infrastructure law. They're also expected to talk about how the Biden administration is working to build American jobs. We'll have First Alert coverage of his visit throughout the day on air and online. Happening today, Green Bay area public school leaders will hold a public forum on major changes coming to the district. As we first alerted you, a task force has come up with a master plan that includes closing some schools and moving the boundaries of others. District leaders say they need to make these changes because of projections the district will have fewer students in the future is what they're thinking. Parents and others can sign up to speak at the forum tonight for 3 minutes each to give feedback on that master plan. It's happening from 4 to 7 at Washington Middle School this evening. The Green Bay Area Public School Board will vote in June on whether to adopt the task force recommendations. Next on Action 2 News at noon, the farmers market on Broadway is set to start. What you need to know if you want to check it out this season.
Time now for the Aches and Pains Forecast, sponsored by Valley Acupuncture and Wellness. Live pain-free. Closed captioning on Action 2 News is sponsored by Steinhoffels, where you can shop our wide selection of patio furniture. Action 2 News is sponsored by O'Connell Funeral Home, loving hands in the heart of the Fox Valley. Visit o'connellfh.com.
The Memorial Day 72-hour sale is Saturday through Monday with a preview day Friday at Ashley. Get outdoor furniture starting at $4 per month, sofas starting at $6 per month, and so much more with 6-year special financing store-wide, only at Ashley.
Why call Genlin, Liverman, and Reimer?
They won me $500,000.
GLR got me $1 million.
$2 million for my case.
Hurt in a car? Call GLR.
Injured? We make it easy. Just dial 7s.
George uses AT&T for his internet and mobile service. Anthony has Spectrum One. What's the difference? With AT&T, George pays a lot more.
I'm sorry, I do?
AT&T Internet costs $55, and AT&T Unlimited Extra Line costs $75.
Plus monthly fees. Ouch.
With Spectrum One, Anthony gets internet with fast and reliable speeds.
Super fast.
Advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced privacy and security.
With Spectrum, I get Security Shield, blocking threats.
And an unlimited mobile line with nationwide 5G.
Service, so reliable.
All for $49.99 a month. Go to spectrum.com/save more to see how much you can save. Or call us and we'll do it for you. With Spectrum One, Anthony is saving almost $100 a month.
That's almost $1,200 in savings.
I'm switching to Spectrum.
Get Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and a free unlimited mobile line. Visit spectrum.com/save more or call 833-754-4999 today.
Who has the absolutely best lunch buffet? That's easy. Cranky Pat's Pizzeria. Our pizzas are homemade with fresh ingredients we pile on just for you. Try our build-your-own salad bar and our wide variety of pizzas. There's something for everyone.
Cranky Pat's has pizza with pizzazz.
This This is it. Ashley's Memorial Day 72-hour mattress sale is this weekend. Come see the newest iComfort Eco and save up to $900. Plus, guaranteed best offers on top mattress brands with 6-year special financing store-wide. This weekend only at Ashley.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Action 2 News at noon on this Wednesday. We've got some cloud coverage, some cooler temperatures to talk about. We'll check in with Bo in just a moment, but something to be happy about. The 20th season of the Farmers Market on Broadway starts this afternoon on Green Bay's near west side. It's every Wednesday, per usual, from 3 to 8 and runs through the end of September. 110 vendors are there selling vegetables, flowers, food, and works of art. On market days, Broadway is closed between Walnut and Dousman Streets. A consumer first alert now. Attorneys general from across the U.S. joined in a lawsuit against a company accused of making more than 7 billion robocalls to people on the Do Not Call registry. The lawsuit was filed Tuesday in a U.S. District Court in Phoenix against Avid Telecom, its owner and vice president. The suit is seeking a jury trial to determine damages. The lawsuit said Avid Telecom used spoofed or invalid caller ID numbers, including more than 8.4 million calls that appear to be coming from government and law enforcement agencies as well as private companies. Arizona's Attorney General saying almost 200 million robocalls were made in Arizona alone between December of 2018 and January of this year. Next on Action 2 News at noon, it has been 1 year now since the deadly mass shooting at a Texas elementary school. How people who live there are remembering the victims.
And it comes to no surprise that temperatures did tumble because of the cold front that came through last night into early this morning. But not only that, it has gotten cold enough where we do have a frost advisory and a freeze warning in effect. I'll break down more about this coming up after the break.
Action 2 News sponsored by Gallagher's Pizza. The best way to feed the office? Get the best pizza in Wisconsin delivered.
Folks, it's time for a good old-fashioned flash sale at Modern Hearing. Right now, top-of-the-line hearing aids are 55% off for this month only. So if you or someone you know ever thought about trying hearing aids, write down the number below and call today. Let me say that again. 55% off top-of-the-line hearing aids this month only. Don't miss out on this incredible deal. Call Modern Hearing today.
I've always been a storyteller. I capture those beautiful moments, things other people miss. My health took an unexpected turn, but my care team put my needs in focus, designing solutions to support my ambitions. Now that's just a footnote in my journey, a small part of a story that's still being written. UW Health, remarkable.
Did you leave the lights on?
No.
What the?
I'll go check it out.
I'm not a raccoon whisperer, but I can help you upgrade all this. With free installation on Felco windows, siding, doors, and roofing, plus no money down and no interest for 1 year. There's never been a better time to upgrade your home. This offer ends soon. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Felco.
Life was passing before my eyes because I wasn't as active as I had been. I had so many memories ahead of me, but I couldn't see people and events I loved because of cataracts.
Premium cataract surgery is going to remove the cataract that's going to allow them to see for the rest of their lives.
Premium cataract correction surgery from the Cataract Center at Alexander Eye. Call for a free consultation.
I'm glad I did, or these memories would have been gone in the blink of an eye.
Before and Bath Fitter. Before and Bath Fitter. If you have a before bath, now's the time to call Bath Fitter to get a beautiful after. With our unique tub-over-tub process, there's no mess or stress. Spend smart on a beautiful new bath done right, backed by a lifetime warranty. Bath Fitter, it just fits.
Get 0% financing until 2028. Call now for your free quote.
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
He's going to speak now.
The good news, US Cellular gives you $1,200 off any phone with no trade-in needed.
Wow.
So, friend who always has a broken phone can finally get a new one.
It's just a scratch.
It's broken.
Oh. Oh.
It's busted.
We're good. Oh no.
Get $1,200 off any phone with no trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
You're watching Action 2 News at noon with Aisha Morales, your first alert station.
Today marks 1 year since a gunman shot and killed 19 students and 2 teachers at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has ordered state flags to be lowered to half-staff today to honor the victims, survivors, loved ones, and the community affected by the rampage.
I shouldn't have to be here speaking. I'm only 10 years old, but I am because my friends have no voice no more.
10-year-old Caitlin Gonzalez, you're hearing from there, who survived the mass shooting in Uvalde, now travels the country, uniting with other survivors as they call for change.
All we heard was like gunshots, everybody was scared. When the cops broke the window, the sun like shined in the classroom.
And that's Daniel Garza, now a 5th grader. He was in the classroom next door to the rooms where his classmates were shot. Students and teachers spent more than an hour trapped in the school as the gunman took over 2 classrooms. He had an AR-style rifle he bought days after he turned 18. Law enforcement officials waited 77 minutes before they went into the rooms and killed the gunman. President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden are expected to talk about the tragedy later today. Happening today, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is expected to announce he is running for president.
America has been worth it. Every single time.
Overnight, this video shared showing the Republican governor walking out onto a stage. He's expected to officially launch his bid during a live stream conversation with Elon Musk on Twitter. Musk says it's not an endorsement. DeSantis has been vocal about opposing what he calls woke culture, signing several new laws limiting school curriculum relating to gender identity or sexual orientation. If he runs, he'll be going up against former President Donald Trump to be the Republican nominee for president. Lawmakers are back at it again today, trying to hammer out an agreement on a debt ceiling plan before a potential economic disaster. But Democrats and Republicans say both sides are still not budging on an agreement. A new CNN poll shows 60% of Americans say Congress should only raise the nation's debt ceiling if it cuts spending at the same time. 24% say it should happen no matter what. The report also says 84% of Americans favor raising the debt ceiling, but 15% say Congress should not do so under any circumstances. A first alert update now about the U-Haul truck crash near the White House. Authorities say the driver is expected in federal court today. 19-year-old Sai Varshiz Kandula is facing several charges, including threatening to kill or harm a president, vice president, or family member. Officials say he left the U-Haul with a Nazi flag on him and told officers he wanted to kidnap and harm President Biden. Investigators found a black backpack, a notebook, and a roll of duct tape inside the truck. You can see the video right here. It was taken by witnesses showing the truck crashing into the White House barrier twice. No one was hurt. Now let's talk about the forecast here at home. This is Appleton live right now. Kind of a weird day with those winds that blew in, making things a little bit chillier. Hey, Bo.
Yeah, just a tad. A cold front did come through, so the winds are a little breezy out there, and you probably have figured out it is much cooler than what it was yesterday where we were in the 80s. Today, we're barely going to reach the upper 50s. Maybe a town or two reaches the 60s briefly, but it is quite a difference compared to yesterday, and it's very breezy, and we are still seeing some upper level smoke in the atmosphere, but our air quality is still at a moderate, so the air quality is still not the greatest, but as we head into tonight, into tomorrow, the air quality is going to get much better. Not only that, can't believe we have to say this in May, but there is a frost advisory in effect for northern Marinette, northern Ocano, and then Menominee County, and Langley County, not Menominee, Langley County until tomorrow morning. And then there's freeze warnings up in near the Pembine area, and these also go until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So if you do have plants outside, cover them up or bring them inside because it is is going to get chilly. These are the forecasted lows for tonight. You can see a lot of folks in the upper 40s. Green Bay, Sturgeon Bay, Marinette, and up in the Northwoods expected to get down to the mid to lower 30s. So it is going to be a chilly night. It's all because of that cold front that came through. Again, I'm not expecting any precipitation because we're going to be too dry here, but really just the frost is going to be the main threat from it. And then behind that, high pressure is going to build up in Canada, and this high pressure is going to be slow moving. It is not going anywhere anytime soon, which means we're going to see several more days of beautiful sunshine and nice temperatures. And what's even better is that with the high pressure being over us and going to start moving eastward, that means more warm air will get pumped into our area. You can see that for today, we'll see highs in the upper 50s. And then as we head into tomorrow, we're going to start seeing more sunshine and temperatures slowly beginning to warm up. Highs tomorrow will be in the mid to lower 60s. And then heading into Friday, we'll warm up to closer to the mid to upper 60s and eventually some 70s. So we're going to get better and better. Now, in terms of the smoke quality, the cold front pushed out the smoke, is actually currently pushing out the smoke as we speak. So then by tonight, we're pretty much going to be clear. There's no smoke expected in the upper levels of the atmosphere thanks to that cold front. And then what's even better is high pressure is going to be a blocking mechanism, and it's going to push all the smoke and keep it in Canada. So that means that the next several days, the air quality will be better, and we'll see more blue skies throughout the rest of the week. You can see all the smoke is expected to stay up in Canada. So we won't have to worry about air quality, and we won't have to worry about hazy skies. Right now we're sitting at 56 degrees. Those winds, man, coming in from the northeast between 15 to 35 miles per hour. For today, we'll be seeing mostly cloudy skies, gradual clearing, and it's going to be cooling down, and it's still going to be windy. Later on tonight, though, we will see the winds calm down, but again, frost is still possible, mainly for the Northwoods area. So if you're in those areas and you do have plants outside, probably want to cover them up or braid them inside. For the 7 days, look at that, just sunshine for several days. And what's even better, next week, we're going to be in the mid to upper 80s.
First Alert Weather with meteorologist Bo Fogel, sponsored by Tundraland, home to bath remodeling and custom decks. Go now to tundraland.com.
Welcome back to the noon show on WBAY-TV2 and another installment of Ask the Expert. We're with our friends from HME Home Medical today. Ann is with us again. It's so good to see you again, Ann. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me back.
We're going to talk about something that, like so much of what you offer and so many of your services at HME Home Medical, it's come a long way, both in fashion and functionality. Compression socks it'll blow your mind, really, how far they've come, hasn't it?
Absolutely. I do say that on a daily basis, that they really have come a long way over the years.
Why would an individual go that route? It's really all ages, it's all different types, it's all different functions. There are many reasons why someone would use a compression sock, right?
For somebody that would be sitting all day for their job versus somebody who's standing all day, compression would be beneficial
the full
for
range.
both. Absolutely, and then also targeting any health issues as well, swelling, edema, things like that.
So it can also be used preventatively. I know if someone has some of those health issues or is recovering from something and might want that, but also folks will use that for their own health going forward to try to guarantee that there aren't issues ahead.
Yep, any long plane trips or car drives, it's always a good idea to put some compression on to avoid any potential medical issues.
So there is that functionality side, but there's also the fashion side. And really, the compression socks come in a wide range of heights and colors in fashion. You can spread them out no matter what your outfit happens to be.
Absolutely. We've got styles and colors that match just about everything.
How do folks actually get the right compression sock? You can go over the counter and you can grab one, but it really is important to get the right fit and that right level of compression. There are so many different types.
Absolutely. Compression levels vary. There's a very large range. Obviously, when we get up to the higher compression, it is considered medical grade. We would need a prescription on file, but stopping in and seeing us will get you measured. Make sure that it's a product that's going to be useful for you. You're able to get on and off.
it's really one of the great reasons to go to HME Home Medical. Going over the counter is fine for some folks, but getting the right fit, getting the right level of expertise on what sock is right for you is going to completely change how that functions for you.
Absolutely, and how they fit and whether they're comfortable or not.
It can also be a situation, they're tough to get on sometimes. They're even more tough to get off sometimes. But you also have an opportunity to help folks with that, right?
Again, we do have private fitting rooms, so we're able to sit with you and make sure it's a product you can get on and off. If you're having some issues, we can guide you with some donning and doffing aids as well.
Folks can always make an appointment and have that opportunity to come in. But are walk-ins okay with something like compression
Absolutely.
sock?
Appointments aren't necessary. We'll help you either way.
Excellent. Getting a hold of the folks like Ann at HME Home Medical is as easy as following the information right there on your screen. And it's always available by going to WBAY.com and clicking on Ask the Expert. Thanks again for being here today, and we appreciate it. We'll get you back to the noon show right after this.
Right now we're waiving all install fees. Let's get a free accent wall that reflects your personal style. No money down, no interest, and no payments till 2024.
When we first meet with a client after an auto accident, there are two things they want to know. Are there any upfront costs, and what will the result be?
At Sigmund Janssen, it's free to speak with us about your case, and free while we work on your case. There are no fees unless we win your case.
We're proud to have helped thousands of injured people in Wisconsin, recovering hundreds of millions of dollars. We have been getting great results for our clients for nearly 100 years. Sigmund Janssen, your first call.
Get 11% off everything and complete the look of any room with stylish window treatments from Menards. Window images, faux wood blinds at a classic design. Plus, they can be trimmed to width for free. Right now, only $22.99 after rebate. Upgrade your home with new Tarcat laminate flooring. Aquafloor Premier is water resistant and features an attached pad to reduce sound and installation time. Pick it up for only $269 a square foot after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
You've worked hard your whole life.
Now it's time to protect what you've worked so hard for. Pre-planning at Pfotenhauer Funeral Home protects your life savings. Sit down with us and learn about the Pfotenhauer Protection Plan. We help avoid thousands of dollars in funeral pre-planning mistakes.
And we'll make sure you don't lose everything to long-term care and nursing home expenses.
If you care about your family's interests, Pfotenhauer pre-planning experts can help.
In that final hour,
You'll be glad you called Pfotenhauer.
No one enjoys cleaning out their gutters. It's a nasty and dangerous chore. That's why you need Gutter Shutter from Keeney Home Services. The strongest gutter system in the world and guaranteed to never clog. It's the last gutter system your home will ever need. Gutter Shutter will add value to your home and protect its foundation. And you can stay off of that ladder forever. For our springtime special, get 5% off a new Gutter Shutter system. Up to a $500 savings. Call now to set up your free estimate.
Isn't it time for a good night's sleep? Get Furnitureland's best prices of the season on Sealy, Tempur-Pedic, and Stearns & Foster mattresses. Best prices of the season, plus we'll deliver for free. Furnitureland and Pulaski, real value, real close.
The Jeopardy Masters finals are here.
Come at the champ, you best not miss.
Bring it.
Now comes the ultimate test. That's what Jeopardy Masters play looks like.
Jeopardy Masters primetime finale event tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Thursday morning, marking 20 years of a powerful tool to help find missing children, plus a fertility app fined for leaking users' health information.
And we're tracking frost tomorrow morning, so tune in for the latest.
Action 2 News this morning, your first alert station.
So you're a tough guy, like you really rough guy.
Wisconsin's alternative sounds like this. Wisconsin's alternative, 104.3 The Fuse.
Hey, before we go, look at this. A squirrely time at Yankee Stadium. Bo hasn't seen it yet.
I have not.
So the squirrel was the real star of yesterday's game at Yankee Stadium. Some fans were going nuts, seeing it run on the wall. Look at that. Watch, it sticks the landing. The squirrel's getting the play of the game in our book. And it's just the reaction.
It's the reaction.
And it's in slow motion.
I know, they're like,
look at it go.
They're making it seem like, oh my gosh, that is a foreign animal, and I've never seen a squirrel before.
I know. I mean, that would shock me if it happened all of a sudden.
I know, it would scare me.
Have a great day, everybody.
Action 2 News is sponsored by O'Connell Funeral Home in the Fox Valley. Get simple cremations from just $13.95.
Hey Wisconsin neighbors, I'm Alex Worley and we're back with Paul Lukowski, president of Tunderland Home Improvements.
Hey Alex, great to see you again.
Last time, Paul, you seemed like you had a lot of great information to share with us, but you didn't get a chance to tell us everything.
Yeah, Alex, you seemed a little overly excited. Actually, a few of you at home let us know about it.
Paul, I couldn't help but get excited about a life-changing bath remodel, but okay, you're right, the floor is yours.
Life-changing is an understatement, Alex, especially when we can complete them in just a day. Compared to a traditional remodel, it could take weeks to complete.
And if you do it yourself, those weeks can turn into months.
You're right, and at Tunderland we only use employee installers, not like the other guys who use subcontractors. Also—
Wait, Paul, you're forgetting the—
Wait, Alex, you promised.
You're right, please continue.
Alex, I don't know if you've seen the other guys. A jacuzzi bathroom by Tunderland really can look like a dream bathroom. We offer endless design options and accessories.
Okay, you have to mention that.
Alex, I'm getting there. The Tunderland team works with you to make your project affordable, with payment plans that could work for anyone.
Thank you, Paul. I guess you did have a lot to talk about. I wish you would have spoken up last time. Take